Why, hello there, everyone. Ghost Dragon here, and today I'm going to be continuing something that I started in my last video. Who actually did the Bite of 87? Now, as I mentioned in the last video, it's kind of odd that they scrapped the toy animatronics due to simple malfunctions, which the originals also suffer from. Something big must have happened, like a bite. And we all know that the company likes covering up their problems. If something bad happens, they cover it up and dismiss it as something else. Or just cover it up and not bother to tell anyone what really happened. Such as whenever a security guard dies, they file a missing person report after cleaning up the evidence. So it's very plausible to me that they would cover up the bite of 87. So let's discuss who did it. But before we do that, let's discuss who didn't do it. Just so we can be certain that whoever did it actually did it. So first off, let's get the obvious out of here. Some of the obvious ones out of here. The puppet, BB, and JJ clearly didn't do it. Whether or not JJ is real is still a question. But again, they didn't do it. They can't open their mouths, and Puppet doesn't even have any teeth. Only Nightmare Own does. And before any of you say that BB opened his mouth during Fnaf 3, that was a phantom BB. A ghost or hallucination or illusion. All of which are capable of breaking the laws of physics. And breaking the laws of reality, and just breaking natural laws that only ghosts and figments of our imagination can do. So, yeah, it wasn't those three. The toys are next. None of them can really open their mouths wide enough to fit a skull in there, especially Toy Chica, because it's kind of awkward with her beak. And if she does take it off, a head can't fit in her mouth. Neither can it for Toy Bonnie and Toy Freddy. And their teeth are too dull and too flat to really cause that much damage. And considering that they're mechanical, I really doubt that they'll be able to act. That the mechanical toy robots, made to entertain, I doubt they can exert much force. Bonnie and Chica obviously didn't do it, because Chica cannot close her mouth and Bonnie is lacking of an upper side of his face. That leaves only 3 suspects left. Freddy, Foxy, and Mangle. Oh, and before any of you guys ask, it wasn't Golden Freddy, because that would have caused much more of an uproar. Plus, again, it is unknown whether or not he's actually hallucination or not. I'm assuming not, but again, we're not sure. Back to the last 3 suspects. Freddy could have done it because he can open his mouth wide enough. I'm not sure whether or not his teeth are sharp enough to do it, though. But the handprints indicate that he had been handled. And Foxy, well, Foxy is a clear suspect. His fast speed, sharp fangs, and opening his mouth wide, he can definitely be the cause. It is definitely the cause of the Bite of 87. Just a problem with those, though. They were in the parts and services room, and if it had been one of them, why did they scrap the toy animatronics instead of the originals? If the originals caused the bite, they would have scrapped the originals instead of the toys, if they had been able to cover it up. Since I doubt many people knew that the original animatronics were in the parts and services room. So it would have caused much more of an uproar if it had been them. And again, it wouldn't make any sense to scrap the originals if they hadn't done it. To scrap the toys if they hadn't done it. Sorry. Slip the tongue. So it couldn't have been either of them. That leaves 1 suspect left. Mangle. I've dug through all the evidence, and from what I've seen, there really isn't any evidence against Mangle, aside from the other candidates, and I've already debunked them. So, and it all makes sense. She climbs on the ceiling. She, he, they, whatever. I'm just going to refer to them as they, since Mangle has 2 heads. They climb on the ceiling, which can easily allow them to get the drop. And since it's during the day, I doubt Mangle's radio is active. Not that it would work anyway. Her mouth can definitely open wide enough. Her teeth are sharp enough to cause serious damage to someone. And in her jump scare, she shows coming down to get a bite, to bite someone. It's very plausible that she caused the bite of 87. Now, who was the victim? That is uncertain. I'm guessing it's Jeremy, but I really don't have any proof pointing to that aside from the children's vendetta against security guards. And he was supposed to stand close to them to make sure they didn't do anything wrong. But aside from all that, Mangle is the clear cause of the bite of 87. Not Fredbear, not Foxy, Mangle. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Who actually did cause the bite of 87? Now, Mangle, you are here on trial to prove whether or not you caused the bite of 87, and you have been found guilty. So you and your associates shall be sentenced to the dump. Take her away. Now, before any of you get mad at me that I did that, I don't dislike Mangle, or any of the animatronics, really. I just decided to have a bit of fun with this. I hope you all enjoyed my video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. If you want to see more of my stuff, subscribe. You can unsubscribe whenever you want. And, until we meet again, good night, everybody! Thank you for watching.